first of all, is because I want to give back what I have received. I believe that everything that we receive is to give back to other people. And not only that, but in giving, you actually get more.
The fact that you get assigned a student and you work with that student throughout, and it really is rewarding to get to see that relationship and to see that student grow. So it's definitely that makes the difference.
Use the knowledge that I had gained from taking the course and pass that on to new students, and help them navigate the world of MOOCs in a way such that they could be advised by somebody who had already gone through the process.
The way that I conceive of the relationship between my mentees and myself is that of a peer-to-peer. So these are two professionals that are collaborating in solving problems. And then what I try to do is to drive the different projects that they have developed, both the mini projects and also the capstone projects, in such a way that they look as much as possible as real life problems.
I think the things that I recommend to students if they're feeling a bit stuck can very much depend on how I sense that they're being stuck. So it's very useful to try to ask a few questions on that. And so it's helpful if the student can communicate kind of quite why they're stuck or what they would like to sort of be different on. And one thing might be, for example, skipping ahead and just getting R and R Studio installed so that they can start to play with it, so they can start to see the data. Because one not uncommon issue or difficulty is that they're seeing a lot of programming but they're not really getting hands on the data. So just skipping ahead to give them that can really help give them that sort of illumination.
I really encourage my mentees to be more active on the message boards, maybe trying to meet up with other mentees in the area, or engaging other people at work and saying, hey, this is what I'm working on at Springboard. This is really cool. Let me show you what it is I'm building, and get some of that immediate positive feedback that everybody needs to continue to be motivated.
One that a family of them that I've thought that are very cool are those that are actually proposed by the mentees, and that they have been thinking about these problems for a while, and they were not able to actually tackle them because they didn't have the skills. And then after they pick up these skills in data science, they see themselves actually being able to tackle the problem. So in particular, I'm thinking about sports analytics. So I have had actually quite a few of my mentees who are like dire fans of a sport, and then they have been thinking about these problems, and then they actually got the opportunity to develop it after picking up the data science skills. So all of them were really, really good, because it's a combination of the passion that you have for the sport and the knowledge of it too, and the application of data science skills to actually solve a very realistic and also practical problem.
One of the coolest capstone projects that I've had a student do was they looked at some online game data for Defense of the Ancients, which I'd never heard of. So having gone from not being a massive game player, not having heard of this game, and taking them through this analysis, I actually learned quite a bit about how to actually play this game, which was the primary thing of what they were looking at. For a new player, how do you become successful? Should you kill people? Should you assist your teammates? What should you do? And this sort of thing actually came out of the data. So I knew nothing about this game to start with, and then it ended up with me thinking, oh, okay, this is actually how you might adopt a strategy to play the game and be successful at it.